Anyway, hello. How
Hello
are you
there.
guys?
Look
Hey,
who
we
we
have
have
guests
on
on
the
the
show.
show today,
It
Mike.
just appeared like
right.
that.
Like magic.
Out of the
We
air.
go to commercial, we come back, there's magic.
Yep.
It's magic. People are
We have
sitting in
Lori,
the seats.
Lori squared.
Lori 2. Lori hyphen, no,
Yes.
Lori.
To the second power.
Yeah, what's that, an exponent?
Yes.
Ooh.
I could write for the paper. No, not quite.
Because they won't put it in. No, I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
Lori squared.
Yes.
That's good. And you guys are here to talk about the market, which starts when? When is that?
Saturday.
Saturday. Excellent.
Excellent. Please move closer to the mic.
You must be 3 inches away or it will not
That's
hear
right.
you at all.
Talk directly to the mic.
So tell us about the market.
This is our 4th season,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a great lineup of vendors coming in again this year. All of the favorite ones are back.
All the good ones.
All the good ones are back, plus a couple of new surprises. We have one new vendor who's doing soaps with herbs, woven items like rugs and towels and
Soap
placemats.
in the soap? Like placemats and stuff inside
Placemats
the
No,
soap?
are inside
actually,
the
that's
soap.
gonna be separate.
So you
Okay,
use
good.
the soap and then you get the placemat as a
Okay,
gift.
my wife bought a bar of soap. Okay, explain this to me. My wife bought a bar of soap that's
he's gonna get in
encased
trouble.
in a wool covering.
It's like a loofah.
Like a blanket?
I don't know.
I'm-
It freaks
I'm-
me
I'm
out because
sure
it looks
it's a
like a
loofah.
every time I look in the shower, it looks like a dead rat in the corner.
Yeah, I can see.
It does. But I'm like, are you supposed to take it out of the wool? She's like, no, it stays in there. I'm like,
It's going to take off all the dry skin.
it will.
Yes.
What? Not if I throw it away.
Does it have a tail?
It does have it. Remarkably,
That's kind of like soap on the rope, but like the 2000, the
I freaked out when I saw it.
2010
I'm
version.
like, what? So they're going to be making handmade soap and
And all kinds of stuff.
and other kinds.
Primarily wool.
wool-
I can't
wool
hear you.
stuff.
What?
Primarily wool,
There you go.
yarn type items.
Wool and
That's
yarn.
good because
Really?
the farmers market goes into September and
They're from here in
October and
Tipp.
gets cold.
Are they?
so-
Do they like make their own thread and
Blankets
yarn and
and-
stuff like that, or how do they, is it?
They're actually going to be doing a demonstration
Really?
one week.
That's
They're going to shear a
Probably no
lamb?
A shear
shearing. I don't
So this
believe
is
our
a
health
new one
department
because
will
we had a
allow us.
soap lady and a candle lady last year. Is that not the same?
Right.
It's
No,
different.
we and our soap lady from last year, Simply Living, will be back again this year. Because I know there's a lot of fans of Simply Living soap.
She's very popular. Yeah,
Absolutely.
but if we tried to shear a sheep
Living Simply.
at
Sorry.
the market, yeah, I think the health department would literally choppered in and drop down from the helicopters and stop the sheep shearing
I would
right
have
in the
to agree
middle.
with
Yeah,
that.
because there are some very specific rules about
Oh, yes.
sheep shearing.
But we have gramola is back, the homemade granola.
Yay.
And we've got the coonskin syrup is back this year. BF Berry Farm, and that sells out so quickly. So you got to get there early to get the berries.
Excellent. And who are some of your like big vendors? Some of the like what do they call that? Anchor tenants at the mall?
Anchors.
We've got Muddy Truck Patch
Oh,
back and
that's
Nashville
good.
Farms.
I love Nashville Farms.
Nashville's
Good people.
great. They're really good. They're all real good.
Yeah, and then we have this year new. We have Scarfs Nursery.
Wow, that's very
Good.
exciting.
Yeah, it is.
I
Of
do have
course,
a
Lori
question
Squared
about this
Flowers
one.
will be back.
Lori
Perfect
Squared
Harmony
Farm.
Lori
Cupcakes.
Squared. Now, what about I love Lori Squared flowers, but I'm more concerned about Lori Squared salsa.
Dos Senoritas.
Sorry, that's a
Senoritas.
completely different group of people, right? Doing that.
We're actually
LLC.
Lori Squared and Beyond.
Ironically, it's a different.
Pink.
They look a lot like you, but they're wearing like ponchos, right? Or something like that. And a
Sombreros.
sombrero.
And they speak in Spanish.
I really like that salsa last year. So if that ever comes back, I'm gonna knock.
As soon
I'll
as
literally
tomatoes are in
knock
session,
people
Yes.
over to
we'll
get to
be
that salsa.
kicking that back up again.
It's very good.
Good stuff.
Excellent.
So tell me about this new one that you emailed out that said Perfect Harmony Cupcakery and Doggy Treats. Now,
What?
does he make cupcakes and doggy treats, or doggy treats are cupcakes, or is those two different vendors?
No, it's one vendor, and she's been here before. She vended with us the first season.
Okay.
And then I think she had some conflicts for Saturdays, so she's back again, and she makes, as far as dogs are concerned, very delectable treats. They look like buckeyes. They're shaped like fire hydrants. They're all kinds of flavors. So I think her background is culinary, but her passion is dogs. So I think she's.
But
kind
she's
of
not
combined
making
the two.
regular cupcakes for us adult.
I don't believe
humans.
so. But I think they could be eaten by humans.
Yes.
because they're all natural ingredients and.
I was gonna say if there's human food and dog food in the same
it'd
booth,
be
will they
hard.
be labeled clearly,
You
or
want to see the list?
They should be.
I hopefully
The
that
health
would be
department
good.
would insist on
Yeah,
that.
they probably would not
What's this
like that.
irresistibles? What
I
do
bet
they
it's
do?
a corn thing.
No, actually, it's jewelry.
Oh, like Earrings.
It's
Earrings.
a returning vendor. She was with us last
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
Nice. And I know Spring Hill, they've gone through like a whole bunch of changes in the last year. Are they going to be back or for anything, or do you know if they'll be popping in?
Not that I know of.
Okay, because we miss them downtown. We miss seeing them out and about doing their thing. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for them. But they are doing they have the outlet center over there.
Yeah,
So-
the Tipp City outlet center.
Yeah. So if people are in town
Catalog
for the
outlet
farmers
center.
market, they can also run over there and take a look at
Absolutely.
all the stuff going on at Spring Hill. And Spring Hill, I'm just going to speak for a second. I started the farmers market with Reed Spencer 4 years ago, and Spring Hill was one of the main people that helped us get it off the ground. So I'm going to tip
Right.
my hat to them continually until I die. Even if they're not
Sure, they would
actively
appreciate that.
Well,
well,
they're,
even if they're not actively involved in the market, they're still a big deal in Tipp City.
they're still hugely popular. And I mean, I look at
They're
we
not
haven't
like
gotten to
BP or
the
anything
well,
like that.
yes,
Yeah.
we haven't
They
gotten to
have
the news
Facebook
section,
fans.
but yeah, the
Yeah.
top news story this week on Tipp News happened to be the
BP.
$2 million liquidation, I guess,
Oh.
for the catalog outlet.
Yes.
So I mean, that had 133 reads yesterday, so that's pretty
Okay.
good.
Can you say anything about the Hip and Tip booth? What is this craziness?
The Hip and Tip booth is for our nonprofits, and anyone who is a nonprofit can actually give us a call, send us an email, and request some time at our nonprofit booth, and just to kind of showcase your organization, let us know, let the community know you're out there, what you do, and we're actually going to have two booths this year for the Hip and Tip booth.
Sweet.
Really?
So, just to kind of get more exposure to more. I mean, there's a lot of people out there doing a lot of good for nothing. I mean, they're just trying to help out and get the word out. And so
They're
we're trying
not
to
good
help
for
them too.
nothing, but
No, they're
they're
not- no, they're not
doing
good for
good
nothing.
for.
They're
Nothing.
volunteering their
Yes.
time and effort to make the
That is
world
good.
I caught that.
to make the world a better place. And if people want to sign up for the Hip and Tip, I guess they should drop by the market, and then they can talk to the folks that work there and sign up for the market.
They can do that. They can send us an email. We've got info@tippecanoefarmersmarket.com. And also, anyone who wants to volunteer for the market can send us an email
Yeah,
at
we
that
need
address.
help.
And anyone who wants to vend, we still have some spots open. So we, welcome new vendors.
Excellent. Yeah, I had heard that Josh Wethington up at Verizon was interested in possibly partaking in the farmers market. He said it's great. He's looking forward to at least participating in it, at least from showing up at it. So coming into town. So I read in the email a couple days ago from the farmers market about an entrepreneurial center there for kids or something. What's going on with that?
This is something new we're trying. Each year we've had kind of a kids corner, and this year we're kind of expanding that. The Arts Council works with the kids corner, and they've been wonderful providing crafts and always providing a person there to kind of help do this. Well, this year, kind of trying to take that a little further and encourage kids to think outside of the box and think about something that they would like to envision that they're going to either make or homemade. I know we've got lightsabers on the agenda.
Hey, there you go.
Week one, my
Week
kids
one.
are manning the booth.
We've got
they're making their own lightsabers to sell, but it's an entrepreneurial.
It's an entrepreneurial thing. Whether it's maybe you want to. I think Anna wanted to paint fingernails. Kind of her own little salon. Maybe it's they plant their own little garden and they want to sell green beans or something. Whatever.
So it's
Just
like a lemonade stand type of
kind of,
thing,
except
right? Where you're
they can't
helping
sell
to make
any
that
liquids
happen.
at the market.
Except they can't sell lemonade. Yeah, ironically.
Because
Ironically,
the health
the health department wouldn't like a lemonade
Again, the
stand.
chopper will come in. Get
Oh,
to the chopper.
We're just trying to get kids to, use their summertime to think creatively and, maybe earn a little bit of money,
Yeah.
just on a fun thing to kind of think outside
That's
the box.
great.
And
Last year, my kids made Buckeye necklaces.
Mhm.
They went and collected Buckeyes at the park and then drilled them, and then they looked really cute. So yeah, they're excited about manning the booth, but you are looking for other.
we absolutely,
People.
I'd like to get, kids there every week. And the way that we're thinking is, your kid doesn't have to be there for 4 hours. I mean, we can sign it up in time slots. So maybe your child comes from 9 to 10 or 11 to 12 or whatever. And
Yes.
the catch to it is the parent has to stay with
Yes,
the child.
parent has to stay there, but the kids get to keep the money.
The
What are you going
kids-
to do with
the
your
kids
money,
do get to
Zan?
keep the money.
If you sell some lightsabers, what are you going to do with it? Save it.
answer.
Oh.
That's my kid.
Hey, hey, remember the
Buy
story about the
BP
girl
stock
taking
right
it?
now. It's way down.
You could buy a house one day.
And then buy candy. Okay. There you go.